Hi guys, and welcome to my fall 2020 Clean With Me and Decorate for Fall Extravaganza. I am so excited for this video. It's definitely long overdue. We just moved from Hawaii to Virginia, so with unpacking, cleaning, decorating, organizing the house, this was the very first chance that I had to break out my fall decor. We also have a little bit more room in this house than we did in Hawaii, so I've been picking up things along the way, getting some decorations here and there. We also didn't have Hobby Lobby, so I was very excited to get into one this year and to pick up some things for our new house. I'm so excited to get into this video, but before I do, I just wanted to put out a little call to action. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are not, welcome back. But I just wanted to ask you all to take a second, scroll down, see if you're subscribed to my channel, and if you're not, please do so. I'm trying to grow my channel right now, trying to get this off the ground, and everything helps. One subscription does more for me than you could ever know. Also, giving the video a thumbs up helps me rank in YouTube search results, and I really appreciate anything that you would be willing to do to help me grow my channel. All right, let's hop right into this. Thank you so much for watching, and let's decorate.
All right, so jumping right into this, the very first thing I am doing today is cleaning up the house. I always do this before I start a big project, something like decorating or even organizing. I just find that when I start with a very clean slate, it clears my mind, it gives me a concise direction on where I want to go with things. So I'm just giving the kitchen a quick clean, vacuuming up around all the spaces in the house, picking up any toys that were on the ground laying around, and folding some laundry. Here, as you can see, I am sorting my laundry before I fold it. If you haven't seen my How I Fold My Laundry video, I highly recommend it. This is the most streamlined way that I have ever found to fold laundry efficiently. I organize all of my clothes into different piles before I get into folding them. So I'll put a little card up above here so you can click on that video and watch that too. Now that the house is all clean and all of the laundry is folded, I am ready to get into some decorating. So the first thing I did was have Thaddeus go up into the attic and pull out my little tiny fall decoration bin. I really don't have that much, so everything you're seeing here for the most part are the things that I've picked up over the past couple of weeks, and I definitely went a little pumpkin crazy. He's not the biggest fan of it, but I love the way everything turned out. I will freely admit that I definitely don't have the best eye for decorating, so watching back my creative process was a little bit difficult for me, so I spare you a lot of the thoughtful looking and trying to figure out what the heck is going on in these clips. I really just kind of take and place and play around with things, move them around. I actually end up coming back to this mantle later on in the day and completely almost changing the whole thing, so you'll see that as well. But I think that that's the fun thing with decorating and trying to figure out your style. As my creative juices got flowing, I definitely feel like I got better over the course of the day, but it's a lot of fun to just kind of mess around with things and see what works for you. So this cute little 2-tier tray was something that I found at Hobby Lobby, along with a lot of the other decorations that you're seeing in this video. We did not have Hobby Lobby in Hawaii, so I was so anxious to get into one this year, and I did some serious damage. But I love the way that this turned out. It took me a really long time to figure out placement and what I wanted it to look like, but I'm really happy with it, and I love having it on my counter. This picture here was also a Hobby Lobby find. I really didn't have anything on this wall and I wanted to cover up this phone jack that we don't use. So I'm just using these picture hanging screws that I get at Lowe's, and they are just so convenient. They drill right into the wall. For something light like a picture, you don't need an anchor or anything like that, so I am just hanging that really quick. And I'm also kind of showing, this clip was a little bit fast for it, but I hang another picture here in our dining room next, and I use my little picture hanging technique, which is to flip the picture around and lay it flat like this on the wall so you know where your anchors are, where you need to drill the holes to hang your picture. And so by doing that, I pretty much get it spot on every time. I throw a level on top and it makes hanging pictures so easy. So this cake stand is something that I have been looking for a very long time, and I finally found one that I loved at Target. This is Magnolia brand, and I thought that while I didn't have anything in it, it would be cute to throw some decorations in it and use it as a centerpiece on our dining room table. Moving on to this little server that we have here in our dining room, I am just cleaning it off really quick and putting up a couple of little pumpkins and this little give thanks sign that I thought looked really cute next to my diffuser, and turning that on. I think on this day I was of course trying to get in the fall vibe, so I put in some fall scented essential oils and just got that going, organized some of our mail that we had sitting there, and just kind of gave this space a quick clean. Now I had this random little bucket that at some point I had pine cones in a couple of years ago, and I had all these little leftover pumpkins and some other things that I went ahead and just threw in there and put on one of the shelves on that server. Now moving on to our little front foyer area, I had this corner that really didn't have anything going on, so I hung this cute little welcome to our patch sign on the wall, and I put a couple of pumpkins on the floor in front of it. I thought it looked cute, kind of like a little pumpkin patch. The kids definitely play with these, but they're very faux type of pumpkins, so they just kind of bob around, and it doesn't really bother me that they mess with them too much. And then here on this little front area organization center that we have, I just have my purse hanging, some fresh eucalyptus, and I just put a couple of other little decorative pumpkins on the shelf there. And moving on to our powder room, this is the only bathroom that I decorated in the house just because it's the one that guests would use when they come. So I'm just hanging some fall hand towels, putting a couple of other pumpkins on the sink area, and then putting down a fun fall color throw rug on the ground just to kind of give it a little bit of a fall vibe. So this is probably my favorite place in the house. I am just getting my diffuser going right now, and I started to decorate it, but I wasn't crazy with how it came out initially, so I do end up coming back over here later and redoing that whole area. Then I'm just throwing this cute fall colored throw on our blanket ladder, and I also got these fun little decorative fall kind of pillows at Target as well that I just put on the couch, but I really didn't go over the top with either of those things. I just kind of wanted to keep it pretty simplistic. Now this is a few hours later. We actually had some errands to run that afternoon, and so I just put the decorating on hold and came back to it once we got home. I am just getting our letterboard set up. I found just a kind of a very simple, cute, fall-themed idea on Pinterest, and so I just put some fall words up on the letterboard, and I really love the way that that came out. So now moving back over to this server in our living room, the more I thought about it, I knew that I just really wanted to redo it. And so you can see I just kind of moved some things around and I'm a lot happier with how it turned out the second time. I also ended up redoing our mantle, and so you'll see that here in a second as well. So next up, we are moving out to the front porch, and this is definitely the place that I was the most excited to decorate all day. I could not wait to get my hands on the pumpkins and move the mums around. I got these at a nursery down the street and hang the wreath up on the door. I love the fact that our house has this beautiful front porch and that we have this beautiful red door. I just think that it screams fall, and I've been so excited to decorate it.
Okay, so that about wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, like I mentioned in the beginning, if you could just check and see if you're subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends. Everything helps me right now as I start on this new journey and try to grow my channel. If you saw anything in this video that you thought, hey, that would look better there, or this would look better here, I'm so open to suggestions. Like I mentioned before, I am definitely not a decorating guru by any means. I just kind of think I know what looks good and I try it, and I just hope that, you know, maybe it just sits well in that space. So any recommendations are much appreciated, very welcome, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.